हाँ सर, स्क्रीन शेयर हो गई। सिंह सर, आपकी स्क्रीन दिख रही है?
सिंह सर अनम्यूट करो, आपको सर अनम्यूट करिए। सिंह सर अनम्यूट करिए।
हाँ, ये मैं कह रहा हूँ कि शेयर किया था,
हाँ
दिखाई पड़ रही स्क्रीन
सर, दिख रही है, दिख रही है।
और वो मूव भी कर रही थी ना।
हाँ, आप एक बार मूव करके देख लीजिए उसको, स्लाइड।
देखते हैं।
ठीक है,
मूव की, मूव कर रही है। हेलो,
नहीं सर, नहीं कर रही। हाँ, यस, चेंज हो रही है स्लाइड्स।
ये तो फुल स्क्रीन नहीं ना है।
हाँ, अब आ गई सर, राइट।
अब मूव भी कर रहा है।
यस
हाँ,
सर,
मूव कर रहा है, मूव कर रहा है।
ठीक ठीक
इट्स ओके सर नाउ।
ठीक। ओके, बाडविक साहब, आप दिन पर दिन यंग होते जा रहे हैं। गुरुने साहब,
हाँ सर।
बाडविक साहब क्या खाते हैं, दिन पर दिन यंग होते जा रहे हैं।
गुरनुले सर भी यंग है सर।
हाँ,
गुरनुले सर भी काफी यंग दिख रहे हैं। He
नहीं वो
seems
तो
to have
है ही है,
around
उनको तो मैं बराबर कहता रहता हूँ।
40
लेकिन
years।
आपसे तो केवल इसी तरह के ओकेजन्स में भेंट हो रही है ना।
हाँ।
गुरुने
सर,
साहब
गुड
को
मॉर्निंग
कुछ
सर।
हमारे, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग।
गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
सुरेश जी, गुड मॉर्निंग। या हाउ आर
कैसे
यू?
है सर आप?
हम ठीक हैं,
हाउ आर
आप
यू सर?
कैसे हैं? आई एम फाइन।
आई एम आल्सो फाइन सर।
अच्छा, चलिए, देखिए एकेडमिक में ये सब एक्टिविटीज होती रहती हैं तो ठीक रहता है ना।
इस बहाने अपनी मुलाकात हो जाती है सर।
हाँ, इस बहाने मुलाकात हो जाती है और जो आपके दिमाग में जंग लगा है वो भी थोड़ा कुछ रिमूव हो जाता है।
बराबर है सर, बराबर।
तो शुरू कर दिया जाए, 5 मिनट ही तो रह गया,
हाँ
साढ़े
सर, 5
10।
मिनट में शुरू कर देंगे।
हाँ हाँ, बोलो। 1 मिनट लेक्चर।
गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
हाँ
गुड
यस सर,
मॉर्निंग,
गुड
गुड
मॉर्निंग।
मॉर्निंग।
नमस्कार सर।
सर नमस्ते।
नमस्कार पुरोहित साहब। पुरोहित साहब, आप कमला नेहरू में नहीं है ना?
सर कौन आप? ये है अपने डॉक्टर कुशवाहा है।
नहीं नहीं, पुरोहित जी, पुरोहित जी नहीं, कुशवाहा साहब, कुशवाहा साहब। कमला नेहरू
नमस्कार
में
सर।
नहीं है। हाँ, नमस्कार। आप कमला नेहरू में हैं क्या, किसी और जगह पर हैं?
नहीं सर, हम यहाँ अपना जैन यूनिवर्सिटी बैंगलोर सर।
अच्छा, बंगलोर। हाँ डॉक्टर, नमस्कार।
सर आवाज क्लियर आ रही है ना?
हाँ यस सर, यस सर,
ओके।
इट्स क्लियर सर।
Kushwa sir, good morning.
हेलो,
Sir,
गुड मॉर्निंग.
Good morning sir, how are you?
गुड मॉर्निंग सर. नमस्ते सर. एकदम बढ़िया सर. फर्स्ट
Namaste,
क्लास.
namaste. We met last year on the same
Yeah,
program.
I do remember sir. I do remember.
Now we are considering you as a family member. You are
Yeah,
available
thank
for
you.
every time.
Thank you very much sir. It's my pleasure and honor to be.
You are always welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Mamta,
Yes, sir.
now you can start.
Okay, sir.
Everybody join now.
Okay, sir. Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to respected dignitaries and participants for the online national level 1 week faculty development program on ICT tools for effective teaching and learning, organized by Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Kamla Nehru College, Nagpur. It has been a great matter of it has been a matter of great pride that Kamla Nehru College has taken a worthy initiative to organize this FDP, as the college has a tradition of holding various conferences, seminars, and academics deliberations on the most relevant topics across all disciplines of human knowledge. The last 4 decades of academics at Kamla Nehru College are full of rich treasure of knowledge across humanities, commerce, science, and management studies. It is a vision of the founder of this institution, late Sri Govindraoji Vanzari, that inspire us all to move together to the next best level of higher education. Now, I request Dr. Gurnule sir, Head Department of Chemistry, a very well-known academician and researcher, and a big support to the institution, convener of this FDP, to deliver his welcome address. Over to you, Gurnule sir.
okay, thank you, madam. Good morning to all of you. On behalf of organizing committee of FDP, I welcome all the research person, academicians, and participants for this 1 week online national faculty development program on ICT tools for effective teaching and learning, organized by IQAC of the Kamla Nehru Mahavidyalaya, Nagpur. At first, I would like to special mention of Honorable Dr. Vanjari Madam, President of Amasya Mandal, Nagpur, Honorable Advocate Abhijit Vanjari Sir, MLC and Secretary of Amasya Mandal, Honorable Dr. Smita Vanjari Madam, Treasurer of Amasya Mandal, though they could not join us today, yet their blessings and wishes are with us. For the inauguration, Honorable Dr. Smita Vanjari Madam were accepted our invitation, but due to some unavoidable circumstances, Madam could not join today for this FDP program. I also welcome and extend my warm welcome to Honorable Professor N.B. Singh Sir, a Professor of Department of Chemistry, Sharda University, Greater Noida, for accepting our request and to be a chief guest for this 1 week FDP program. It is well known that fact that learning is a root of all happiness in life, and education is an instrument for achieving the goal. The rapid development in the technology has made a tremendous changes in the educational field, and the impact is on the technology of communication and the information. This new technology has become inevitable and essential, and it promises a revolutionary benefit for the present and future era. ICT, which include radio, television, as well as a new digital technology such as computer, Google software, and internet, are powerful tools for educational change and reform. ICT helps to expand access to education, strengthen the relevance of education to the increasingly digital workplace. and raise educational quality. ICT provide best course material which enhance better teaching, and therefore the use of ICT in education is not only improve the classroom teaching learning process, but also provide a facility of e-learning. Therefore, successful implementation of ICT leads to influencing and empowering teachers and supporting them in their engagement with students in learning rather than acquiring the computer skill and obtaining software equipments. And in this case, the main objective of organizing of this national level 1 week faculty development program are to enhance the proficiency of teacher by using ICT tool for teaching, to enable teachers to explore various Google applications and other digital tools, to develop e-class management skill in teachers, and to provide more interactive tools to the teachers. And therefore, this faculty development program will be definitely beneficial to the participant in their field. For this national level FDP, more than 500 participants have registered from different states of the India. So I welcome you all on this occasion. We have an opportunity to be benefited by the expert talks of the eminent speaker from the different places. And today, Dr. Ajay Kushwaha sir has joined. Sir is an associate professor of School of Computer Science, IT Jain Deemed University, Bangalore. So I welcome you, sir. At last again, as a convener of today's national level FDP, I welcome all the resource person again and speakers, academicians, and dear participants. Thank you. Over to you, madam.
Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Dilip Badwai, Principal, Kamla Nehru College, always motivates all the faculty members to go for rich academics and higher research in respective domains and extend wholehearted support to realize it. I request Dr. Badwai, sir, to deliver introductory remark to this program. Over to you, Badwai, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. A very good morning
Yes, sir.
to one and all. At outset, I would like to pay humble tributes to great visionary leader, let's see Govindraju Vanjari, founder president of Amar Seva Mandal. On the behalf of Kamla Nehru Mahavidyalaya, I, Dr. Dilip Badwai, principal of the college, extend a warm welcome to all the respected guests, academicians, faculty members, and research scholars on the occasion of inaugural function of a week online National Faculty Development Program on ICT tools for effective teaching learning, organized by Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Kamla Nehru Mahavidyalaya, Nagpur. The chief guest for this inaugural function, Honorable Professor N.B. Singh sir, Professor Department of Chemistry, Sharda University, Greater Noida. This inaugural function is presided over by Honorable Dr. Smita Vanjari ma'am, but because of unavoidable circumstances, she could not join this inaugural function. But she expressed good wishes for this national FDP. So, Chief Guest N.B. Singh sir is also a president of this inaugural function. Today's speaker, Honorable Dr. Ajay Kushwaha sir, Associate Professor, School of Computer Science and IT, Jain Deemed to be University, Bangalore. Convener, Professor W.B. Gurnule sir, Moderator, Dr. Mamta Vyag, all participants from different colleges across India, and Kamla Nehru Mahavidyalaya. Once again, I heartily welcome you all with my words. Dear friends, thanks to COVID-19 pandemic, which taught us a new way of teaching and learning, also a new way of organizing conferences, that is online mode. When we organize conferences in offline mode, then it is difficult for the interesting participant from distant places to attend conference. So future trend of organizing conferences will be in mixed mode, so that participants from distant places can also take benefit of this. Our patrons, respected Dr. Suhasini Vanjari ma'am, President Amar Seva Mandal, Honorable MLC from Nagpur Graduate Constituency, Advocate Abhit Vanjari sir, Secretary Amar Seva Mandal, and Honorable Dr. Smita Vanjari ma'am, Treasurer Amar Seva Mandal, are the source of inspiration for us. Under their dynamic leadership, our college continued to attain new heights. As a result, our Kamla Nehru Mahavidyalaya is re-accredited A+ grade with CGPA 3.53 in its third cycle of re-accreditation. We offer 9 graduation courses, 22 PG courses, 2 PG diploma, and 6 higher learning and research centers. That includes physics, chemistry, electronics, computer science, commerce, and English. From our research center, right now 34 students have been registered for PhD, and many have been awarded PhD degree. In last 5 years, we have published 300 research papers in the Journal of National and International Reports. We are imparting education to around 8,000 students. We always try hard for the academic excellence and overall development of our students. Our college is having collaboration with reputed national and international institutes also. We always try to update our faculty by organizing FDP, workshop, conferences, and seminar on various topics related to different faculties. Recently, we have organized ICSSR sponsored National Conference on Innovative Education Practices, Mechanism, and Standards for Assuring Quality in Higher Education Institutions. And today is National 1 Week FDP on ICT tools for effective teaching and learning. This FDP will continue till 3rd of June. This will enhance the proficiency of teachers in using ICT tools while teaching, and also enable teachers on various Google applications and other digital tools. It will also helpful to develop e-class management skills in teachers, and also provide newer, better, easier, and more interactive tools to the teachers. There are a range of remote teaching software available. From them, we have to choose the one which is best. Effective communication is the way to successful teaching and learning, whether in physical classroom or virtual classroom. However, maintaining online communication with not one, but or more students is undoubtedly challenging. Communication platforms help to overcome it. They enable communication with larger group, with video conferencing and instant messaging, audio call, virtual rooms, and more, with any devices and from anywhere. There are an array of documents teachers have to maintain regularly, such as notes and test papers. A central location to store, organize, and manage all these documents is essential to properly keep track of them, especially when you are teaching remotely. Speakers for FDP are well known in the area of ICT tools. Today, Dr. Ajay Kushwa, Associate Professor, he will deliver talk in Cyber Security Landscape 2023. Must know how to secure yourself. Next day, talk will be delivered by Dr. Prajakta R. Dhote on Render Forest, open source designing software. She is Associate Professor, City Premier College, Nagpur. Third day, our own faculty, Miss Swapnali Kadav, Associate Professor in the Department of Computer Science, Nagpur. Kamla Nehru College will deliver expert talk on Slido and blocks. Next day, Dr. Mamta Baheti ma'am, Associate Professor, Computer Science Department, Islop College, Nagpur. She will deliver talk on data analytics for research. Fifth talk will be delivered by Dr. Aruna Chamatkar, again our own faculty. She is Associate Professor from Department of Computer Science. She will deliver talk on artificial intelligence based ICT tools. And last day, that is sixth day, Dr. SB Kishore, Head Department of Computer Science, SP College Chandrapur, will deliver talk on empowering education, assembling, teaching, tutorial and resources on website, a practical approach. For this, a week online national FDP program, more than 500 participants registered, paying 100 rupees registration fees. Thus, we receive overwhelming response, and that encourage us to announce one announcement right now. The dates to come, we are again going to organize a faculty development program, probably in the month of last week of the June, on research methodology. I hope the participant who have registered for this FDP will also register for that FDP on research methodology. I hope this conference will aid to the participant knowledge. Wishing great success for this national FDP. Thank you very much. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. Moving ahead, Honorable Professor N.B. Singh, Chief Guest and inaugural of today's function. He is the former head of the Chemistry Department and former Dean Faculty of Science, Gorakhpur University, Gorakhpur. He is presently Professor Emeritus at Research and Technology Development Center, Sharda University, Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh. Dr. Singh has been teaching postgraduate and undergraduate classes in chemistry for the last 45 years. Presently, he is teaching MTech, Nanoscience and Technology courses. Dr. Singh is a recipient of Alexander von Humboldt Fellow and has worked in Aachen University of Clausthal, University of Kassel, and Dortmund University, Germany. Dr. Singh was postdoctoral fellow in University of Brussels, Belgium during 1973 to 74. Dr. Singh's main area of research are solid state chemistry, material science, and cement chemistry. Dr. Singh is a recipient of ISCA's Gold Medal and Lifetime Achievement Award, Indian Association for Solid State Chemists and Allied Scientists, Jammu at VIT Vellore for the contribution in the area of solid state chemistry. Professor Singh is a member and office bearer of different academic bodies of the country and abroad. Dr. Singh has attended a number of national and international conferences and gave keynote lectures and chaired many sessions. Dr. Singh has worked on 15 research projects sanctioned by government funding agencies. Dr. Singh has published 200 research papers in national and international journals of repute and supervised 30 PhD students till date. Professor Singh has filed 2 patents also. In addition, Dr. Singh has authored 5 books. So with this brief introduction, I would like to invite Dr. N.B. Singh to deliver his address. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam, for such a big introduction. Good morning to all of you. I am extremely grateful to the principal of the college, Dr. Badwick, and Professor Gurunule for giving me an opportunity to interact with this August gathering. I'll be saying something with the help of a PowerPoint. Is it visible to you?
Sir.
Does the PowerPoint visible?
No, sir, no. You share it, sir. Not visible.
Okay.
Jade, sir, see.
Okay, I'll just do that.
Singh sir,
Think, sir, share the entire screen and then you can turn to the
I'm just doing that, but it is not coming.
yeah, there will screen option will appear. Then it can
With
be automatically shared.
Chrome tab, window, and entire screen.
Yeah, yeah.
Should I click entire screen or window only?
Entire
I
screen,
think,
sir.
I
Entire
think
screen.
window will do that.
That also
Yes,
works.
okay.
Now it's fine.
Now, are you able to see the full screen?
Yeah, sir, it is visible now.
Okay. As everybody knows, the title of this FDP program is Information and Communication Technology Tools in Education. Now, I will start my saying with this word or sentence: no technology can replace good teachers. Do you see this slide? Are you able to see this slide?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a,
Visible.
no technology can replace good teachers. Technology simply facilitates teaching and learning. If you know the principle, you can modify the technology as per requirement. Therefore, knowledge of technology is needed, but at the same time, as a teacher, as a researcher, one should know the basic principles involved in the development of those technologies. If you know the principle, you can modify the technology as per your need, as per need of the audience, as per need of the students. There are number of challenges in education and there are solutions also. Imparting quality education is a concern now. Improvement in learning outcome is a challenge. As every child is different, they tend to learn in a unique way. ICT has potential to meet these challenges. You see that if we talk in Indian context, there was a time when education was purely knowledge oriented. Now it has become a career oriented. Therefore, there must be a balance between knowledge and career. And this knowledge and career can be facilitated with the help of the technology. Information and communication technology in education, there are two different terms. Now, first question is, what is information and communication technology? ICT is an acronym which stands for Information and Communication Technology. Information and communication technologies are the technologies used in the conveying, manipulation, and storage of data by electronic means. ICT includes any communication device or application encompassing radio, television, cellular phones, computer and network hardware and software, satellite systems, and so on, as well as the various services and applications associated with them, such as video conferencing and distance learning. These might include computer, radio, and television, overhead projector, interactive whiteboard, document reader, mobile phone, iPod, digital camera, etc. How are ICT used in education? To teach, support, assessment, and manage the educational process, support student needs, support teachers' professional development, enhance students' ICT and information literacy skill. Using ICTs in teaching, technology enhances your lessons by directly involving the student in the learning process. ICT refers to create, store, retrieve, manipulate, transmit, and receive digital information which is given in this form. Information and communication technologies. Information is data that has been sorted and arranged. It consists of organized facts and opinions people receive during daily life. Changing data into information is called data processing or information processing. It involves gathering, organizing, and reporting data so it is useful to people. It is often done using information technology. People often use the terms information and communication together. These terms are related, but each means something different. Two words we need to know to understand communication technology are data and information. Data includes individual facts, statistics, numeric data, and ideas. These facts and ideas are not sorted or arranged in any manner. What is communication? Communication is simply the act of transferring information from one place to another, exchanging information from computer to another computer. The classic communication system is made up of information source, an encoder, a transmitter, a receiver, a decoder, a storage, retrieval, and an information destination. The scope of internet as ICT tools, education, research, communication, leisure and entertainment, exploring the world, finance, shopping, and many more. Internet can be used. The scope of internet as a ICT in education, ICT as a tool to innovate teaching learning practice via internet, that is digital content, multimedia, teaching learning methods, learning environment. ICT as an administrative tool, that is education management information system. ICT as an expanding learning opportunity, that is distance learning, e-learning. ICT as a facilitator for higher order thinking skills, that is learner-centered, self-directed learning, tailored learning, and personalized learning. Are you able to hear me? Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir,
Now,
you are audible.
Okay, just I'll go not by this.
Yeah, maybe because of technical problem, your voice is not audible.
Okay, now, but at the moment I am audible. At the moment, am I audible or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
The last
You are audible
slide-
right now, sir.
Yeah, last slide which I wanted to tell, does ICT increase access to learning opportunity? Education opportunities in dispersed location where conventional schools are not viable, a choice to students and parents of what they want to learn, that is choice-based credit system, a safety net for school dropout so they do not lapse into literacy, alternative venue to schools, second chance education, standardized curriculum materials, lifelong learning concept, limiting fraud in assessment process. So there are number of advantages which the student, teacher, management can have by using ICT tools in education. But at the end, I would like to say that in today's time, no education, teaching, and learning can be thought of without ICT tools. And I would further mention that where, on the other hand, this COVID-19 was a curse for the people, but it gave ways for education, how we can connect on online mode for students living in different location of the country or in different location of the world. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. डॉक्टर साहब 1 मिनट में फोन कर रहे हैं। हाँ आ रहे हैं डॉक्टर साहब, मैं आ रहा हूँ।
ప్రస్తుతానికి ఫ్యాకల్టీ 1 వీక్ క్యాంపెయిన్ లో ఉన్నారు సార్, అందరు క్యాంపెయిన్ వెళ్తున్నాము.
हेलो
1 వీక్ కాలేజీకి వస్తున్నాం.
हेलो
సార్ ఈ 1 వీక్ పోదాం సార్. ఇక
thank you very much for each and everyone for attending this lecture, inaugural lecture, and with this I inaugurate the FDP program.
Thank you.
So I leave it. Professor Gurunule.
Yeah, sir.
Yes,
Definitely.
sir. Okay.
Thank you very much.
अगदी राईट ट्रिप का म्हणून आला 11ला शार्पली पोहोचतोय म्हणजे एवढं Wag madam, you continue with vote of thanks.
Hello. Hello.
Madam, continue. You are audible now.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your very informative session. The inputs shared by you are highly beneficial, and I believe that participants will get rich benefits. On behalf of Kamla Nehru College and IQ, I request Neha Thakur to propose formal vote of thanks.
Am I audible, Wag madam?
Yes, Neha.
Thank you very much. So, good morning to one and all present here. Now, we reach to the last part of this inaugural function, that is vote of thanks. On behalf of Kamla Nehru Mahavidyalaya, I, Ms. Neha Thakur from Department of Environmental Science, consider it a great privilege to propose vote of thanks to all dignitaries who have witnessed this online national one-week faculty development program on ICT tools for effective learning and teaching 2023. First of all, I am very much thankful to Professor Dr. M.B. Singh, Research and Development Cell, Department of Chemistry, Sharda University, Noida, chief guest of this inaugural function, who graced us with his valuable thoughts. My heartfelt thanks goes to our guide and mentor, Dr. Suhasini Vanzari Madam, President Amar Seva Mandal, and Advocate Abhijit Vanzari Sir, MLC and Secretary Amar Seva Mandal, for their valuable guidance. I am very much thankful to Dr. Smita Vanzari Madam, Treasurer Amar Seva Mandal, for her constant support and guidance. She could not join us due to some busy schedule, but always support us for organizing such events. I would like to thank Dr. Dilip Badwaik Sir, Principal, Kamla Nehru Mahavidyalaya, Nagpur, as well as Dr. W.B. Gurnule Sir, Head Department of Chemistry and convener of this faculty development program, for organizing this program. I extend my gratitude towards all participants from different states of India for their valuable presence during this inaugural session, and to also Dr. Wagh Madam for conducting this inaugural session. So lastly, thank you very much to one and all present here. Thank you. Over to you, Wagh Madam.
Thank you, Neha. As the inaugural function is over here, I welcome you all to the first session of the FDP on effective teaching learning. For this, we have invited Dr. Ajay Kushwaha. He is currently Associate Professor in School of Computer Science and Information Technology, Bengaluru. Since November 2020, prior, he was working with Lovely Professional University, Pagwara, Punjab. He is also working as a co-guide to 3 PhD scholars from Lovely Professional University in domain of blockchain, wireless sensor network optimization. He has, to his credit, 2 patents, and 1 patent has been communicated for final grant in collaboration with Lovely Professional University. He is a lifetime member of Indian Science Congress. He is working as editor, chief editor, reviewer for more than 8 journals, Scopus, UGC listed or peer and also peer reviewed international journals. He has published more than 31 national and international research papers in conferences and journals in Scopus UGC listed. He has also co-authored 7 books of national and international importance in the field of computer science and applications, and also published many articles in newspaper like Hitwada. He has participated and conducted several seminars, workshops, conferences, online tutorial, webinars, and e-content development workshop. So with this brief introduction, I would like to invite Kushwaha sir to deliver his talk. Over to you, Kushwaha sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mamta ma'am, for the introduction part. Before we start, first of all, I would congratulate the entire team of Kamla Nehru Mahavidyalaya, especially our principal sir, Badwaik sir, and Gurnule sir. So as we know that sir was actually briefing that we came last time, and the ICT tool, the success which we have witnessed was very large. So the perspective of ICT tools, especially for the teachers when the new sessions are going to begin, it becomes very important. And nowadays, we have witnessed the talk of NB Singh sir also, and we were very concerned, and we were somewhere so much of benefited with the information technology, state of the art, new technologies which are coming, who are actually making the things possible, even in a very difficult situations like COVID pandemic. So the era of computing technology, all will be always there, and we will be witnessing as we progress. We as a teacher become very, very important to not only just to go and deliver the lecture in the class, because we know that things are changing, and as the things are changing, now it becomes very important for every teacher to also concern about the security. That is why the topic is a little bit different. But what I feel is that being a teacher, those who are witnessing from a Zoom meeting and from the YouTube, I appeal to all my colleagues to must ensure and take away from this webinar whenever we are going in the classroom, to understand the mindset of the student, to deal with the technology, because we are going to use much of the technology, and that is what the aspect because of which we have little bit made our topic very broad. Not only just talking about, because if you see the overall schedule of the entire week, you will be going to learn a lot of different softwares, open source softwares, some AI applications which are there. People are a lot of talking about the chat GPT and all, that also will be there. And moreover, you will understand how you can use different application tools which makes your effective teaching. But with this, I feel that security aspects are very important, because we are dealing daily. If somebody feels that we are not using laptop, but at least we are using the smartphones, which has all the capability that you can do with you. I hope everyone agree on it. And with this, we will start with the session. I hope we will make our sessions more interesting and interactive. In any case of time, if you feel that you want to talk, please feel free that you should just come up and just have a, what we call it, the conversation with me. That will actually work. So I hope English is fine and my audio is clear. You are able to see my screen very clearly. With the permission, shall we start? Gunul sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So usually what happened, a landscape is something where we plot and we witness what is happening around our entire security part. So a small disclaimer is there. I am going to give some of the demonstration, some of the techniques which every teacher can actually use it to ensure that they are safe in their day-to-day life. So it is not just only talking about that they are safe for their own, but they can also teach and they can practice this good practices, so that we should not be witness of any kind of a cybercrime or a fraud. So some techniques I'm going to share, it is only for educational purpose. I feel we all should handle carefully, because something which we are telling only just to know that how an evil mindset people like hackers are actually taking benefit of us. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that one of our colleague has actually identified one of the big, what we call loophole, I will say, as a web application weakness that has been exploited. And since the site was actually running and the bug was fixed, but what was the impact that was actually demonstrated in this particular part? A lot of technical things are there, but we must understand what happened if your web applications are weak. Please try to understand. And I mean to say about the web application means it could be a web application for our college, for our ERP system, or anything which we are using for day-to-day life. And this is only a small demonstration to tell us that if suppose certain things are vulnerable, how it can affect your business and organization. So I'm just playing a small demonstration. So what is happening? This is the, okay, one brief I want to give. The Bhoj, the website is basically was from the Nepal, and it was a food delivery website. What we see Swiggy, Zomato, and other applications in our country. And we have seen that how basically this could be a very harmful when the business is done. Okay. So here we have login to one of the website. And when we have login, actually, I will make it a little bit faster so that you should not confuse with some of the technicalities. But I will tell you that what happens if our websites are weak. So usually this is one of the websites where you can find a very similar. These are the different places in the location for which you can go and order the food. And here are certain different menus which appears, just like what we see in Swiggy, Zomato, and other applications. And now what happened? Imagine that you want to order something from KFC, which is there. So you see here certain prices are mentioned and the delivery charges are mentioned. Now, what is happening? This is the very usual process. There is nothing wrong. Isme ho kya raha hai? Okay, one person is ordering and he can go and order. But there was some problem in their particular what we call application that I'm going to highlight. So here you can see a code. So what happened? Most of the websites or this kind of applications run some offers like some first user offer and all, or some promo code and like that. But here what happened? There was no promo code and this particular website was exploited. मतलब इसको क्या किया गया? इसके weakness को पकड़ के इसको exploit किया गया. So what happened over there? You can see that whenever you enter anything wrong, na, your website habit is that it will display as the entered particular code or coupon code is invalid. Okay, here now what happened? Security persons understand that what is the problem with that, and certain hackers will take this and now they will use very specific tool. Certain tools are available, which are those who are doing security, they know. They can go to the certain tool. The verb suit is the name. I'm just tell you that what we are doing, we are now manipulating this code and making this code now what we call valid. And when I want to make it, certain changes in the code is done. And at the end, when you see, you will find that now the code is able to accept whatever I enter randomly also. So just let me share. See here, if I'm trying to apply, automatically this code has been applied, which was earlier it was not applied. See, success. अब यहाँ पे बताने का सबसे बड़ा मकसद क्या है? The intention is that if you are either using certain website or somebody is developing a website, security becomes an important part. Even if you don't provide any valid code so that the person who is able to get the product of 380 in only 44 rupees, it means that if these kind of laws are open to all, there will be huge financial loss. ठीक है? इसके बाद इसका reputation down होगा and company will shut down. We all know in our India, there are a lot of startups coming. They spend huge amount of the money in the promotions and all. And at the end, when people exploit, they get shut down. We have seen the success rate ratio of the startups are very, very less. This is one of the example. Actually, technical student understand, those who are in security, but don't worry. At least we understand one thing, that if suppose our websites are not secure, our applications are not secure. Let's take, we are a teacher and we are using ERP system. Our ERP is not secured and suddenly someone is able to get access to user ID and password of one of the professor. He may go and change something into their marks grade and he may get good grades. It is called as an hacking. Hacking is an illegal activity. So let's try to have certain eye-opening on how cybersecurity landscape actually works. Okay, so very first thing, when you see the overall view, you have a lot of kind of words which are populating, like spyware, like breaching, phishing, ransomware, viruses, worms, malware. These are all the different words which are actually associated to security. And this is something which is not only a subject for security people, but it is for everyone, because we are dealing with smart devices daily in our life. Okay. So if somebody asks technically, sir, what are the different things? Somebody also knows about the ransomware attack, which was actually happened in India also and overall the world in 2017. We all were witnessing. It was a huge attack on the overall mankind, and that has actually damaged a lot of things. And when you see during the pandemic system, if I want to tell you statistically, more than 400% of the attacks has been increased So imagine that earlier the attacks were only 1, then automatically 400%, like 400 attacks has happened in that part. And these are all the different categories of attack. So what I was told you in the earlier demonstration, it was something that we have done the changes in the script and we have made and manipulated the websites running. Okay. Don't worry if you are not able to get it. We have a lot of interesting things for a student, the teacher, when they go in the classroom, what is to be done. If somebody asks me that why we are more concerned about the security, what is going to cost me? So I will tell you one thing. The average cost of the attacks which were happening across the globe, it was only 3 trillion. I'm talking about the overall globe. And you see the rise. We are near to 2023 and it is actually approaching to $10.5 trillion of loss due to cybercrime. और ये बहुत बड़ा amount. People earlier thought that, okay, what is going to happen? We are much assured. We all know that teachers cannot be replaced, but we also know that if you are not aware and if you are not technically sound, then there will be a problem for you and us in the future. We should not be able to deal with the people. Because anyhow, people having the traditional approach, going to the classroom, having the chalk, duster, and moreover now presentation. Now we have to go more beyond and we have to talk on the real-time statistical data. Imagine if something goes wrong, you are hacked or your data is compromised, you are breached with your own personal data is leaked, and there are a lot of consequences for it that we will try to understand. Okay, this is all the various industry. आप लोग देख पा रहे हो, you are able to see education sector. Education sector is top 2 when attacks are happening. So cyber crimeware, like crimeware is nothing but a kind of a software which are actually meant for only crime. Then cyber sponge, DDoS attack बहुत ज़्यादा होता है websites पे, educational institution website पे, and these are the other different types of attacks are there. So by this we understand that at least if our educational industry and especially being a teacher, if you are not much concerned, we will facing a lot of issues in an upcoming. We talk about digitalization, we talk about digital university and all. We have to be very, very concerned when it comes to impart the education through online mode. And this is not only possible by certain few stakeholders who are taking a charge and setting up the institutions which are secure and infrastructure, IT infrastructure or ICT infrastructure secure for you. But being an active stakeholder of this overall ecosystem, we also must be very much aware and enabled. So awareness is not only just to know, but we must also practice certain things. I hope everyone agree on it. And you can endorse if you like or if you have any point. So I request all those who want to ask certain questions, they can interrupt me anytime. We can have a discussion. So suddenly, बहुत सारे लोगों को mind में feel होता है कि overall, if I see the structure, whatever is available on the
अब सब दे
Okay, someone is talking. Gunuli sir, thank you. I thought that somebody is talking. Okay, so बहुत सारे लोगों को ये feel होता है, somebody feels that what is happening when we talk about the web. Whatever we are surfing on the internet, you can see it's only barely 4% of the overall internet. You can go to the Google search, whatever the website. जैसे हम लोग देखते हैं ना कि ice breaking system जो होता है, whatever we see on the surface, it is only this much of it. Iceberg kind of a situation, which looks very small. So we feel that, okay, whatever internet data is available, Google search is available, websites are available, it is only this part. But in reality, 96% of the data, which was estimated roughly, it is actually not visible to everyone. समझ रहे बात को? मतलब एक तरह से अगर मैं बोलूं कि पूरे वर्ल्ड में जितना भी डेटा अवेलेबल है आपके वेबसाइट्स पे, वो आप सिर्फ 4% ऑफ द डेटा देख पा रहे हो, एंड रेस्ट ऑल इज एक्चुअली not available to a public domain. For that, there are two sections are there. One is deep web and second is a dark web. Deep webs are those who have the academic data, medical records, financial, legal documents, some scientific report, government and other different organizations which are secure, which requires an authentication to access. ये part cover करता है और उसके बाद एक सबसे खतरनाक part आता है, that is dark web. Dark web are those where certain illegal activities are done. आप कुछ भी बोल सकते हो, hackers used to go and sell. कई बार हमने देखा है कि बहुत सारा हमारा जब डेटा लीक होता है, लाइक मोबिक्विक एग्जाम was an example, Microsoft, Google, almost every company has faced cyber attack on an organization. If you all remember last time, our biggest healthcare sector, right? AIMS actually also got attacked by some Chinese attacker, and our data servers were actually hostile for 2 to 3 days, and they have actually again recovered. So जो hackers जितने भी deal करते हैं वो इस content में. तो कहने का मतलब ये है, the overall context to explain you this slide, that whatever you see with your naked eyes, it is only just 4% of the data. The rest all actually lies behind the iceberg. That's why we have to understand that a lot of people deal and a lot of data available into it, and that we have to be very concerned. Let's understand. ये हमारा वेब का था फंडा. Let's try to understand what is happening globally. ये जो आप देख रहे हो, whatever you are seeing over here, this is nothing but an real life. मतलब ये हमने जो statistic लिया है, this is real and actually it is working. And whatever you are able to see here, one minute. Okay, you are see here, this is nothing but the attacks happening in our globe. और ये जो आपको attacks दिख रहे हैं, this is actually happening in real. What we can do to avoid the hacking? Manish ji, I will tell you about that. Thanks for your concern. At least you are listening. मैं ये बताऊंगा कि हम इसको कैसे avoid करते हैं. पहले ये समझ लेते हैं कि होता कैसे है, how it is happening. And you can see here, top targeted countries are Mongolia, Nepal, Vietnam, and Indonesia. ये current statistic है. You can go to this website threatmap.checkpoint.com. So Checkpoint is a website which actually monitors the real life traffic of the globe, and they can see how many people are trying to target and attack. और आप देख रहे हो कि यहाँ पे attack के कुछ different lines है. Some is in red, some is in different line. What does it mean? Let's try to understand. Second slide हम देखते हैं, top targeted industry. क्यों हम बात कर रहे हैं ICT tools के webinar में, like FDP में हम इसके बारे में? Because we must be very concerned, because educational sector is on the topmost where attacks are happening. इसका मतलब अगर किसी ने कोई वेबसाइट बनाया, उसमें अपना इंपॉर्टेंट डेटा रखा, तो वो बहुत ज्यादा अनअवेयरनेस और बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस की वजह से इसमें प्रॉब्लम आ सकती है. ओके, और ये है हमारे डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ हमारे अटैक्स. मैंने आपको बताया था एक बैकडोर होता है, एडवेयर होता है, वायरसेस, वॉर्म्स होते हैं. ये सारे मालवेयर के फैमिलीज है. These are them. So in this way we can understand, at least we should know that daily, every millisecond, there are targets are hit. So one person is hitting from one particular location to another. See, in India is also not behind. India may be attacked हो रहे हैं, but ये सब cyber war चलते हैं. This is all called as cyber war. Now, why we are telling this? There is some intention is that we should understand that we are not safe when we are online, irrespective of whatever technology we are using. So let's move on to the next part and try to understand something very interesting. If somebody asks me, कि how does it happens? What is the most responsible? आपको जान के बिल्कुल शॉक होगा. 91% जितने भी cyber attacks होते हैं, whatever the cyber attacks are happening, it is actually happening because of emails. Now you will feel, sir, why email you are telling? Because Deloitte says that people are using email, and when the people are using email, lot of spam mails come. You all may agree that if you go and check your inbox, you will find less than 1% of the emails which are actually email came from some of your friends, colleagues, or from the office. And 99% of the emails are something which is giving some offer to you. These are all called as the spam mails. And people get actually trapped when certain spam phishing mails came and they click and submit some information and they lose the money. ऐसा कोई दिन नहीं जाता है newspapers में. None of the days whenever you don't saw any kind of an hack happen. अभी एक recent China hack हुआ था, 2 दिन पहले की न्यूज़ है, where a person has lost 5 crore in INR in China because one of his friend has made a video call जिसमें उसने artificial intelligence face swapping technique use की थी, जिसमें एक hacker ने उसके best friend का फोटो रेप्लिका करके उससे पैसे लूट लिए by for any reason. और ऐसे कई अटैक हमारे यहाँ पे डेली होते हैं. When we talk about Facebook, when we talk about Insta is also there a source of it, and lot of different attacks are happening. एक छोटा सा केस बताऊंगा मैं, ईमेल पे तो नहीं है, but एक केस है, नाम नहीं है because it is not disclosed by cyber cell. It is a case of professor in Bangalore. So usually what happened, we all know that Insta posts are there. We used to go and see the stories, reels and all. Professor ने suddenly किसी से बात की. वहाँ से one lady has interacted and they have made friend and automatically they shared their number and WhatsApp started. After some time, there was a trap happened. In some unusual condition, some video call was made and in that the recording was done. And in that both faces were there. They were doing the video call. The person was not aware that he's educational person, professor. And suddenly, in a certain situation, the video recording was done. And after that, blackmail started. And they said that if you are not going to give me certain money, we will going to release your video on the social media and your name and frame will go. उस चक्कर में first time he has paid more than 5 lakh rupees from account. And after that, again, after some days, they ask again to give the more ransom. मतलब एक ट्रैपिंग बिठा के पहली बार रैंसम लेने के बाद दोबारा लिया. तब प्रोफेसर को समझ में आया कि ये सिलसिला चलता रहेगा. Then he approached to cyber cell police station and he registered the complaint. अब देखिए इसमें होता क्या है. इसमें हमने एक फ्रेंड बनाया, चलो कोई भी रीजन हो, but we have actually believed and certainly this trap has been happened. That is what I'm telling you, कि being a teacher also, it becomes very, very, very important for us to should not get trapped. ऐसे बहुत सारे केसेस आपने सुने होंगे जहाँ पे फेसबुक से आपकी एक फेक प्रोफाइल क्रिएट हुई है और फेक प्रोफाइल has actually, because Facebook has a very beautiful feature. The moment you create a profile, people will come to know and they can search a public profile and people automatically get in attack because they know that how many people are there in your group, automatically invite sent to all and people get actually added. Then chat start होता है. उस chat में फिर वो बोलते हैं कि I am your friend, ऐसा problem है, pay some money, and in that way people used to look us. I hope सभी को समझ में आ रहा है कि क्या हो रहा है situation. तो हमें ना ही email, but also social media is a very toxic. We have to ensure that we must make sure that we are not getting trapped to any of certain things. इसके बाद then there is a very popular attack, SolarWind attack was happened where lot of reputational government of US data was leaked. Okay, client data was leaked and there was lot of loss. और एक important बात है, people talk about artificial intelligence, machine learning attacks has also increased and there is a rise of 86%. And people on the overall industry believe that number of attacks based on AI and machine learning will also going to increase in an upcoming days that we have to take care of it. Okay. Now, very interestingly, I don't know how many of you are aware of the ransomware, but ransomware is nothing but a software toolkit which when it installed, it looked like this. आप लोग यहाँ पे देख पा रहे हो screen में, आपके right side में. Here, what happened in this ransomware attack? Usually, when software get automatically installed by any of your unusual activity, and all the data get encrypted. और उसके बाद वो पैसे मांगते हैं. उसके बाद जब उनको फिरौती मिलती है, then they give the decryption key. Else, what they can do, they can delete the entire hard drive. मतलब एक क्लिक से पूरा का पूरा डेटा ड्राइव से वाइप आउट हो जाएगा. और कुछ लोग क्या करते हैं, कंपनी का बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट एंड सेंसिटिव डेटा लीक्स ऑन द प्लेटफॉर्म लाइक डार्क वेब, और वहां पे सभी पूरे कंपनी का रेपुटेशन डाउन हो जाता है। इमेजिन करिए कॉलेज का रेपुटेशन डाउन हो जाए, किसी प्रोफेसर का रेपुटेशन डाउन हो जाए, दैट इज वेरी क्रिटिकल। ऐसा एस्टिमेशन है एवरी 11 सेकेंड a company is getting hit by ransomware। बोलने में बहुत टफ है, लेकिन ये रोज हो रहा है। Now people will say that okay sir, we will not go to the computer, we will not to technology. It is not possible. If the moment I say ICT, computer internet comes into picture, web applications comes into picture, इसके अलावा काम नहीं होगा। ठीक है, इनसाइडर थ्रेट अभी एक सबसे क्रिटिकल चीज है जो हम हैंडल नहीं कर सकते। सिक्योरिटी कैन बी हैंडल्ड, रैंसमवेयर कैन बी प्रिवेंटेड, फिशिंग कैन बी प्रिवेंटेड, हम लोग बच सकते हैं। एक ऐसी चीज है जिसको बचाने के लिए बहुत ज्यादा एफर्ट और बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है, वो है इनसाइडर थ्रेट। आई होप यू ऑल आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड। इनसाइडर थ्रेट का मतलब ये होता है कि आप ही की कंपनी में कुछ ऐसे एम्प्लॉइज है, पीपल आर देयर who are actually leaking your crucial information. Imagine that you are in defense and suddenly your crucial data is leaked. Imagine that you are a very good reputed position you are holding in an institutional organization and you are leaking the data or important sensitive information to your competitor. That are also called as an insider threats. और इसका जो स्टैटिस्टिक बड़ा खतरनाक है, 2016 से 114% का इंक्रीमेंट हुआ है। मतलब इनसाइडर थ्रेट्स की संख्या बहुत बढ़ गई है और दे हैव एक्चुअली कॉस्ट एन एंटरप्राइज 15.3 मिलियन इन 2022। मतलब अगर मैं एक एंटरप्राइज की बात करूं, 2022 में इसका कॉस्ट बहुत ज्यादा था। आप समझ रहे हो, आप इस बात को आप समझ सकते हो कि मैं क्या बोलना चाहता हूँ। इट्स वेरी क्रिटिकल एंड इससे निपटने के लिए लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स कंपनीज आर डूइंग। एजुकेशन सेक्टर के बारे में ज्यादा नहीं बोलूंगा, लेकिन कंपनीज के बारे में बोलूंगा। दे टेक केयर ऑफ द एम्प्लॉइज, दे ensures that employees are happy in their organization, they try to retain, they try to make lot of security, but apart from security also they ensure that their everything which their concerns are there, they are actually handled carefully. They keep watch on the people, they track their activities and lot of other stuff. ऐसे कुछ टेक्निक्स है जिससे आप इनसाइडर थ्रेट से बच सकते हो। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट कम्स इज मेटावर्स। बहुत सारे लोग बात कर रहे हैं मेटावर्स की। आपने सुना होगा फेसबुक ने अपना नाम चेंज करके मेटा रख दिया है, बिकॉज दे फील दैट एक ऐसा दुनिया, वर्चुअल दुनिया बनेगी जहाँ पे आपके रेप्लिका वर्क करेंगे, आप उसको एंजॉय करोगे। लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स आर टॉक्ड अबाउट इट, बट उसमें जितने भी कंपनीज इंक्लूड हैं, दे आर वेरी मच कंसर्न अबाउट द डेटा प्राइवेसी, because you give lot of important data to your internet, the particular providers, and how they will going to utilize. So they have raised the concern. ये बहुत काफी इंटरेस्टिंग चीज है। आपने देखा होगा आपका व्हाट्सएप भी अब मेटा के नाम से जाना जाता है और आपकी फेसबुक कंपनी सभी मेटा में हो गई है। ऐसे कई कंपनीज है जिन्होंने बहुत सारे अपने इक्विपमेंट बनाए हैं, बहुत सारे अपने प्रोडक्ट को लॉन्च किया है, एंड दे आर गोइंग टू lot of people are doing concerts live. अब जैसे हमने कहा था कि एक this is the mode where I am connected via Zoom. एक ऐसी समय आएगा जब ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में हम लोग एक वर्चुअल पूरा का पूरा कॉन्फ्रेंस रखेंगे कहीं पे गोवा में, विदाउट गोइंग गोवा, एंड ऑल विल बी जॉइन विद द मेटावर्स कैपेबिलिटी, जिसको हम वेब 3.0 बोलते हैं। ठीक है, इसमें दुनिया चेंज हो जाएगी। इसमें काफी हम लोग वर्चुअल रियलिटी और ऑगमेंटेड रियलिटी का यूज करेंगे। आपने देखा होगा बहुत सारे गेम्स थे हमारे और हम लोगों ने खेला होगा। आजकल आप जाते हो मॉल्स में, यू गो टू द मॉल्स, यू सी लॉट ऑफ VR games are available. So in that way, the things will be going to be changed. And this is actually going to be very critical also. If somebody says that sir ये नहीं होगा, ऐसा होने नहीं देंगे, it's not possible. पहले हम बोलते थे इंटरनेट चलेगा क्या, आज इंटरनेट के बिना हम जी नहीं सकते। स्मार्टफोन्स आज इतने कैपेबल हो गए हैं कि आपके स्मार्टफोन्स के जो कॉस्ट है वो आपके लैपटॉप और स्मार्ट डेस्कटॉप से ज्यादा है। So it means that definitely this is going to be a very serious concern. So metaverse is of course going to happen. Almost most of the companies have started. बहुत सारे अभी यहाँ पे एक हमारे यहाँ बैंगलोर में एक स्टार्टअप है जिन्होंने बहुत सारे एरियाज को मेटावर्स में प्लॉट कर दिया है, एंड वर्चुअली दे कैन गेट द टूर ऑफ इट। इवन न्यू एयरपोर्ट जो बना है उस पर भी मेटावर्स से पूरे के पूरे इंफॉर्मेशन देने का काम किया गया है। मतलब वर्चुअली आप विजिट कर सकते हो और इसमें आप अपने आप को देख सकते हो। मतलब इमेजिन करो एक कॉन्फ्रेंस हो रही है जहाँ पे आप सब लोग मेटावर्स से जुड़े हो, ऑल आर ज्वाइनिंग टू द गोवा, you are enjoying the beach, you are enjoying the seashore, a lot of things, and also attending the conference, and it will feel that you all are actually available over there. In this way, a lot of things are there which can happen, but इसके साथ में आपका security और data risk, privacy is very very critical. Okay, next let's comes to the IoT based ransomware. अभी मैंने ransomware के बारे में बताया, अब हम इस पे बात करते हैं IoT enabled. IoT enabled एक ऐसा कॉन्सेप्ट है जिसमें आपके फिजिकल डिवाइसेस अब इंटरनेट से कनेक्ट हो रहे हैं, जैसे कि आपके स्मार्ट टीवी, टेलीफोन, फ्रिज, रेफ्रिजरेटर, कार्स ऑटोमेटिकली IoT enabled होते हैं. बहुत सारे कार्स में सेंसर्स आर देयर which are actually getting connected and you are sending a lot of data to the server and they take a smart decision. Now, and even mostly in healthcare sectors also, we are taking robotics operations and that. And this is something which is there. A hacker, if somebody get an access, they can disrupt. Imagine karo, automated car chal rahi hai, autopilot mode pe, and some fake data inserted, automatically crash may happen, operation may fail, people may lose their life, automatic things will actually. And if suppose some of the entire, like let's take a very good example, आपने सुना नहीं होगा लेकिन IoT enabled बहुत सारे power grids है जो ऑटोमेटिक ऑपरेट होते हैं. मतलब कोड से एक बंदा बैठा कहीं पे ऑपरेट करता है और ग्रिड काम करते हैं, प्रॉपर शटडाउन, लोड शेडिंग एंड ऑल. सो ऑलमोस्ट हाफ ऑफ द ऑस्ट्रेलिया वाज ऑन द डार्क बिकॉज ऑफ द अटैक ऑन देयर पावर ग्रिड्स. यहाँ से 1.5 साल पहले की बात है और ऐसे इंसिडेंट ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड होते रहते हैं. इमेजिन करो हमारे यहाँ पे हमारा नेशनल ग्रिड है, अगर वो IoT enabled है, एक बार अटैक हो गया, उन्होंने हैक कर लिया, तो पूरा का पूरा कंट्री डार्क में चला जा सकता है या पर्टिकुलर सेक्शन ऑफ थिंग. एंड इमेजिन इफ दैट इज हैपनिंग, व्हाट आर द कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस आर देयर. It's okay if you are at home, you will not feel very much stress of it, but imagine critical operations going on, important data processing going on, they all may lose. इसीलिए बहुत important है. और आपको जान के हैरानी होगी, इसके इंसिडेंट 133% इंक्रीज हो रहे ईयर बाय ईयर. मतलब आज अगर एक है तो अगले साल 133, इस तरीके से मल्टीपल फोल्ड में मोर देन 1.5% इज इंक्रीजिंग. एजुकेशन सेक्टर की बात करते हैं बिकॉज वी ऑल आर प्रोफेशनल्स, आवर ब्रेड एंड बटर कम फ्रॉम एजुकेशन सेक्टर एंड यू माइट बी सरप्राइज्ड. Not you are surprised because you have seen the real time data and statistic which was telling you that education sector is the topmost, which is actually hit by the cyber attackers. And okay, these are the most targeted sectors. इतने ज्यादा अटैक हो चुके हैं, लेकिन ये स्टैटिस्टिक एक ग्लोबल लेवल पे है, लेकिन नॉर्मली ये और बहुत ज्यादा है, बहुत सारे अनरिपोर्टेड रह जाते हैं. ओके, सो नाउ व्हाट इज दैट, व्हाट हैपेंस. अब बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं पैंडेमिक आया था गया. After post-pandemic, cybersecurity market is expected to reach 51.6 billion by 2026. मतलब जो एक ग्लोबल स्पेंडिंग था 1.7 ट्रिलियन का, जो मैंने आपको स्टैटिस्टिक बताया था पहले, वो अब और ज्यादा इंक्रीज हो रहा है बिकॉज नाउ एवरी सेक्टर इज वेरी कंसर्न दैट सिक्योरिटी शुड बी एन इम्पॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट इन देयर बजट, इन देयर बोर्डरूम डिस्कशन. मतलब अगर आज मैं एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन सेटअप स्टैब्लिश करता हूँ तो एक मेरा मेजर कंपोनेंट सिक्योरिटी रहेगा और रहना चाहिए, अदरवाइज इट कुड बी अ बिग प्रॉब्लम फॉर मी. ओके, सो somebody asked what is IoT device, why we are very much concerned. Around 127 IoT devices are connected to internet every second. जान के आश्चर्य होगा, लेकिन एवरी सेकेंड अगर अक्रॉस द ग्लोब इतने IoT डिवाइसेस हो रहे हैं, इमेजिन करो कितना ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ डेटा आप उनको दे रहे हो प्राइवेटली. अब जैसे कि एग्जांपल बताता हूँ, यू आर कंट्रोलिंग योर air conditioning via Wi-Fi because IoT enabled is there. You are sending a lot of data to the servers and server will analyze and give the reply to you कि आपने किस टाइम पे कितना टेम्परेचर रखना चाहिए. इस सिनेरियो में लॉट ऑफ आपका इंटरेस्टिंग डेटा जा रहा है. People will come to know, somebody attacked the server and they come to know that the person comes between this time, AC is on, means he might be available. He might not be available during that time because AC is not turned on, and they can try to reach your home and take your valuables. So number of IoT devices will reach 27 million by 2025. ये बढ़ेगा और ये हर सेक्टर में हो, आपके इंडस्ट्री हो, आपके एजुकेशन हो, आपके ऑटोमोबाइल हो या कोई भी सेक्टर। चलो समझते हैं कि साइबर सिक्योरिटी थ्रेट्स और क्या क्या हमें देने वाला है। सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट, आज हम टीचर्स की बात कर रहे हैं। टीचर्स गाइड के हिसाब से व्हाट इज गोइंग टू हैपन। नाउ क्वेश्चन कम्स दैट वी माइट बी अवेयर, but how we can ensure that your students should put you in danger? कैसे कर सकते हैं? Keep your user account safe, आपको रखना है। You must always use school email addresses for work related. ऐसा किसी ने बताया नहीं होगा, लेकिन मुझे लगता है most of the people have an habit, they keep separate profile. Profile का मतलब पर्सनल नंबर अलग, पर्सनल ईमेल अलग, प्रोफेशनल ईमेल अलग, प्रोफेशनल नंबर अलग, राइट? यू ऑल माइट बी डूइंग। आप लोग बहुत सारे कॉम्प्लेक्स पासवर्ड सेट करते हो ताकि कोई भी इसको इजीली क्रैक ना कर पाए आपके अकाउंट्स के। और अगर मैं देखूं नॉर्मल पर्सन भी अवेलेबल है, दे माइट बी हैविंग मोर देन 10-20 अकाउंट्स and remembering them is also a big task. Then we take a help of password managers, correct? बहुत सारे बैंक्स बोलती है we should always change the password frequently, but it is not only for banking. You should change password frequently for almost every different accounts. It might be related to your educational ERP system login, or it might be your professional or personal email addresses, banking sectors, mobile and other things. Use different passwords for every account. ये बहुत बड़ी बात है, लेकिन practically अगर मैं पूछूं तो बहुत सारे लोग बोलेंगे, sir, it is not possible to remember all the passwords. And I agree on it. इसका कुछ टेक्निक देखेंगे जरूर, जाने से पहले बताऊंगा आप कैसे कर सकते हो। और कॉम्प्लिकेशन अगर पासवर्ड रखते हैं तो इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू रिमेंबर आल्सो। आई होप एवरीवन एग्री ऑन इट। यू मस्ट हैव द पासवर्ड वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग। पासवर्ड को कैसे स्ट्रॉन्ग करते हैं इसके बारे में हम जरूर बात करेंगे, इसका प्रैक्टिकल डेमो देखेंगे। ओके, आई होप एवरीवन इज एबल टू हियर मी। पासवर्ड मैनेजर्स यूज करना चाहिए कि नहीं, इसके बारे में बात की जाएगी। माय सजेशन, if your account is secured, you must go and use password manager, not a problem. Okay, biometric passwords are also there, like laptops are coming, mobile phones are there. Biometric password authentications wherever it is possible, it should be applied. आपने बैंकिंग में देखा होगा, जितने भी लोग बैठते हैं वो लोग क्या करते हैं, बायोमेट्रिक फिंगरप्रिंट से ऑथेंटिकेशन अनेबल करते हैं आफ्टर एंटरिंग द पासवर्ड। टू फैक्टर ऑथेंटिकेशन, आई थिंक इट्स नॉट वेरी टफ जॉब, यू आर ऑलवेज डूइंग। हम लोग यूज करते हैं टू फैक्टर। If you are doing some transaction via ATM, bank, online or debit or anything, you get a OTP, one-time OTP, जिसको very famous बोलते हैं one-time OTP, that can be entered and you are going to get getting the transaction back. Correct? It is just a factor so that only one password should not withdraw money. It should be two-way. Wow. Next, how now people say that, sir, I don't have a laptop, but is it safe we are using mobile? Yes, it could be safe. अब मैं कुछ आपको टिप्स बताता हूँ। Number 1, make sure that your mobile phone is updated. How you come to know that your mobile phones are not updated? आपने देखा होगा बहुत बार आपको सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट का नोटिफिकेशन आता है। कई बार अगर नहीं भी आ रहा है, not even coming up, please ensure that you go and check into the about and check for updates. If your softwares of the mobiles are updated, you are secured enough to ensure कि आपका कोई भी तरह का एप्लीकेशन की वल्नरेबिलिटी नहीं है, मतलब फ्लॉज नहीं है, वीकनेस नहीं है, सिक्योरिटी वीकनेस नहीं है, सिक्योरिटी लैप्सेस आर नॉट देयर, then you will be able to use it. Please remember that very carefully. Most of the people think that why should I use this, lot of data is consumed. No, because if there is a weakness, you remember the first video wherein our web application was compromised and the food was delivered for free almost. Always try to use biometric passwords along with the PIN. Disable Bluetooth whenever it is not used. बहुत सारे लोग Bluetooth enable रखते हैं, Wi-Fi enable रखते हैं. Make sure you keep a habit of disabling. People think that, sure, can I go and install antivirus program in the mobile? I say no, not required. But at least if you are doing some regular financial transactions, like you have a business of stock market, or you're daily dealing with some security, you can spend very less amount of the money on the VPN. Okay. And most of the time, whenever you're going on the public network, like going to the railway station, going to bus stand, going to airport, going to some other college for webinar, seminar or anything, when you want to use others net, please try to use VPN. VPN एक ऐसा छोटा सा software tool है which makes your connection more secure. I hope everyone is able to understand. यहाँ से आप कर सकते हो. ये सिर्फ टीचर्स के लिए नहीं है, ये आप अपने बच्चों को भी बता सकते हो. You can go and have awareness to your students in your family members and all. That is very important, because even if people are not using laptops, but almost every people you can go and see, most of the people, not every I can say, but most of the people are using mobile for a lot of different purposes. Logging to the social media account, paying money through phone pay, Google Pay and all. In that way, VPN connections are important. It is very good that your mobile connection is secure, but when you go to the public, there will be a problem. Okay. Next, we talk about how to maintain personal privacy, a stellar online reputation. अब कई बार ऐसा होता है कि हमें सेफगार्ड करना है, हमें पता नहीं होता करना क्या है. Customize your privacy setting. ये एक ऐसा फीचर है. It is not much easy, but I will tell you one simple example. When we install new application, okay, it asks for permission. Mobile की बात करते हैं, because mobile is very common, all are aware. What do? You only click next and install the application. If you are doing, please stop and wait and see what is the category of application and why he want permission to access your microphone or your camera if the application is not making sense of it. समझ में आ रहा है मेरी बात? मतलब आपका एक एप्लीकेशन जिसमें आप एक छोटा सा डेटाबेस बनाया जिसमें अपने बजट लिखते हो. अब मुझे बताओ उस बजट में आपको कैमरे की जरूरत क्यों है एक्सेस देने की या माइक्रोफोन की? If a particular applications are asking for certain unwanted permissions, you should not give them. And इसी को बोलते हैं privacy setting. Do you want to share your information? Yes or no? Then you said yes or no. One more thing, nowadays आप वेबसाइट पे विजिट करते हो, आजकल वेबसाइट asks for certain things. Cookie, accept cookies, accept important cookies, don't accept cookies. पूछते हैं yes or no? कोई बताएगा? I'm not sure whether other are listening or not, because I'm not able to say.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
पूछते हैं.
Yes.
अब मुझे बताओ.
पूछते हैं.
Yes, if it is asking, अब मुझे बताओ कि ये अभी 1 या 2 साल पहले ट्रेंड चालू हुआ पूछने का. इसके पहले कोई वेबसाइट कुछ नहीं पूछती थी. किसी ने सोचा है कि ऐसा क्यों पूछ रहे हैं? Because earlier, मैं पहले की बात बता रहा हूँ. Earlier, websites used to capture your information, like what is your name, what is your email ID, mobile number. They track your location कि ये बंदा कहाँ से लॉगिन किया है, and they track all the activities what you do on the website. इसके ऊपर केस किया गया यूएस, कनाडा और बहुत सारी कंट्रीज से कि why websites track my information without my knowledge. ये आता है प्राइवेसी पे, जो हमारी खुद की हमारी पर्सनल प्राइवेसी होती है, डेटा प्राइवेसी. और इस पे रहते हुए एक ऐसा लॉ बना दिया गया कि अगर आपको किसी की इंफॉर्मेशन ट्रैक करनी है, you want to track certain information, you have to ensure that you're taking permission from user whether I should track or not. So बहुत सारी चीजें पहले जब हुई, because if somebody says that how Facebook is working, how other networks or social media is working, they're actually taking a lot of information and they processing. Otherwise किसी को कैसे पता चलेगा कि आपके Amazon से आपने एक क्रीम ऑर्डर की थी और 1 महीने बाद वो क्रीम दोबारा रीऑर्डर करनी है? This is all what in the back end, the lot of data are processed based on. So that is called as personal profiling is also done. Okay. Don't overshare. Please remember one thing. हमें बहुत आदत है शेयर करने की. It's good, but we must also ensure the consequences. Lot of attacks, cyber attacks, kidnapping, ransom and all has been happening because of the social media share. Because we are the people who share the information to a network where we are not sure whether we are protected or not. It doesn't mean कि मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ कि ऐसे आप sharing बंद करो, मत करो, करना चाहिए, लेकिन आप समझो कि आपकी privacy settings properly customized है कि नहीं. फेसबुक की बात की जाए तो फेसबुक ने कई साल पहले इंट्रोड्यूस कर दिया था कि आप अपने प्रोफाइल को प्राइवेट कर सकते हो और आपके ही नेटवर्क के अंदर के लोग आपको देख सकते हैं, लेकिन हम उसको करते नहीं है. बहुत सारे लोग आपकी प्रोफाइल देखते हैं, they see the popularity, and it's very easy to create a new Facebook with your own what we call images and profile, and now they want to dupe the other people in your network. Don't share. Unnecessary information sharing may cause a trouble. बहुत सारे ऐसे केसेस है, बहुत सारे केस स्टडीज हैं जिसपे अगर मैं बात करूं तो पूरे दिन निकल जाएगा, लेकिन ऐसे केसेस में बहुत सारी किडनैपिंग पॉसिबल हुई है, लूट पॉसिबल हुई है किसी के घरों में. लोगों ने पोस्ट कर दिया कि एंटायर फैमिली गोइंग फॉर वेकेशन ऑन गोवा, so somewhere nearby or some people who are keeping watch on you, they understood that your home is now vacant and they planned and they have done that attack. ऐसे बहुत सारे केसेस हुए हैं जिसके ऊपर हमें ध्यान रखना है. प्लीज रिमेंबर, डिलीट ओल्ड अकाउंट्स व्हिच आर नॉट यूज्ड और एक्सेस. ये भी मैं आपको बताऊंगा अब एक छोटे से डेमो में, जहां पे आपको पता चलेगा, यू विल कम टू नो दैट हाउ वी शुड नो दैट where my accounts are used. Okay, Google itself knows a lot of information about you because when you customize or install Google, you have not changed the privacy setting. वो आपको करना चाहिए. ठीक है. एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग टर्म है साइबर बुली. आपने सुना होगा, जिसमें ट्रोलिंग आती है, पोस्टिंग, आजकल पॉलिटिकल पोस्ट बहुत बढ़ गए हैं, फ्लेमिंग है, प्रोएक्टिव मैसेजेस सेंड करते हैं जिससे आप उसको फाइट करो लोगों से. आजकल बहुत होता है दोस्तों में. आई होप यू ऑल एग्री. पॉलिटिक्स में पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स कुछ नहीं करते, लेकिन हम लोग फाइट बहुत करते हैं. हरासमेंट केसेस नहीं करते. वेरी गुड, इंटरेस्टिंग. बट देयर आर सम आई सीन लॉट ऑफ, आई डोंट नो, इट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. आप लोग फाइट नहीं करते हो, बट अगर कोई करता है तो ये गलत है, क्योंकि वी नो आवर फ्रेंड्स, we are not knowing the parties and the other people. This is very bad when youth is actually trapped into certain things to fight on a certain understanding or thing. That is not good. Harassments are happening. बहुत सारे आपने केसेस देखे होंगे ऑनलाइन में हरास होके. बहुत सारे लोग अपने सोशल मीडिया पे मरने से पहले, सुसाइड से पहले बहुत सारे नोट लिख के चले जाते हैं एंड पीपल गेट. बहुत सारे ऐसे केस आपने देखे होंगे, नॉट ओनली फॉर कॉमन पीपल बट फॉर ऑल्सो lot of celebrities, हमारे actor actresses, ऐसे बहुत सारी चीजें हुए हैं. Catfishing, using fake profile to trick someone into start on online relationship. ये जो मैंने एक केस बताया था आपको बैंगलोर के प्रोफेसर का, that is same which is relating here like that. Frapping, logging into someone profile and posting as them. ये भी एक concept है जो Facebook का बताया था मैंने. Frapping. Griefing is that abusing people in online games. Abuse करना people को so that he can take a very bad decision in life. ये सारे पार्ट होते हैं बुली के, साइबर बुली के. आउटिंग, पब्लिकली शेयरिंग द समवन इंफॉर्मेशन, एल्स पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन. इट इज जस्ट लाइक दैट, मैंने अटैक किया, मैंने आपसे पैसे मांगे, यू आर नॉट रेडी टू गिव, आई हैव पोस्टेड ऑल योर फोटोग्राफ, पर्सनल थिंग्स ऑन द इंटरनेट एंड नाउ यू लूज योर रेपुटेशन. रोस्टिंग, रोस्टिंग इज ऑल्सो वेरी बैड. रोस्टिंग आपने नाम सुना होगा, जिससे आप अब्यूज करते हो कंटिन्यूसली जब तक वो बंदा पूरी तरह से टूट ना जाए, क्रैक डाउन ना हो जाए, रोने ना लग जाए. ऐसी चीजें होती है जो साइबर बुली में आती है. एंड दिस इज वेरी कॉमन प्रॉब्लम विद स्टूडेंट्स. आज आप देखते हो, यू आर हैंडलिंग पीपल, यू आर हैंडलिंग स्टूडेंट फ्रॉम फर्स्ट ईयर्स. ऑल टीचर्स फेस लॉट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम दैट दे हैव टू हैंडल डिफरेंट कैटेगरी ऑफ पीपल. And being a teacher, it becomes a responsibility. Being an academician, we also have to at least try to categorize what kind of things are happening. You might have seen, we have seen a lot of things that हम लोग कॉलेजेस में बहुत सारा हमने बैन किया है कि आप रैगिंग नहीं कर सकते हो. इसके ऊपर बहुत सारे रूल्स लॉज बन गए. यूजीसी हैज डन, AICT हैज डन. दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स कैन ओनली बी स्टॉप्ड व्हेन वी अंडरस्टैंड एंड व्हेन वी आर एबल टू हैंडल द थिंग्स. ओके, साइबर बुल. अब इसमें कौन से ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो साइबर बुल हो जाते हैं? वो होते हैं बहुत सारे ऐसे बच्चे जो अकेले रहते हैं, आइसोलेट कर दिए जाते हैं. lot of people, they cry a lot. बच्चे आप रोते रहते देखोगे, समझ जाना कि वो बुल्ड है. Suddenly the change in their friendship कुछ हुआ, because this cases came when suddenly happens something in their friendship. एक दोस्त ने छोड़ दिया, मोस्टली बॉयज गर्ल्स में होता है इश्यू ये. Their academic grades are slipping. Sometimes very good student might get bulled and now automatically their grades getting down. Then we as a teacher need to identify. We need to do the personal mentoring. आजकल इस पे बहुत स्ट्रेस दिया जा रहा है. बहुत सारे एक्सपर्ट्स होते हैं जो इसको हैंडल करते हैं केसेस को. साइकेट्रिक्स हम बोल सकते हैं उनको. Their personality change also is a part. They seems to be distracted or unfocused. And it happens when you observe people and when you see. मतलब फर्स्ट ईयर में आया बहुत एक्टिव था, सेकंड सेम में एक्टिव नहीं है, क्यों नहीं है, तो हमें देखना पड़ेगा. फॉर दैट we have to go and look on different aspects and try to understand. It's not easy, but understand, being a teacher, we are very responsible to make our students or a group of people so that they do something in their life. And we have very much very critical responsibility in our shoulder. I understand. I feel that you all must understand what I'm telling. After the parents, they mostly good student or any teacher want someone who is not only a teacher to deliver the lecture and go, but like a mentor, a kind of a group. That's what the things we have to be very much vigilant about. Okay, phishing attack की बात करते हैं. Phishing attack, how does it happens? इसका भी एक डेमो है, मैं आपको बताता हूँ, लेकिन इसमें मोस्टली होता क्या है. In the phishing, first on contact with the unfamiliar companies or people, then the strange email addresses you can see. कई बार आपको देखते हो कि आप कई IBM से जुड़े नहीं हो लेकिन आपको IBM के मेल आ रहे हैं. Then there is a alarm. आपके पास एक अलार्म होना चाहिए कि ये गलत है. Strange email address से मेल आ रहे हैं and then you are opening and you are filling it's wrong. Someone asking for personal information in any way. आपका एक्सपायरी हो रहा है, KYC ये वो सब बकवास है. ओके, आप देखोगे बहुत सारे जब फेक ईमेल्स होते हैं, there is an issue, errors are there, spelling mistake, grammatical mistake, which doesn't look professional email, that also there. Multiple recipients अगर आपको एक मेल में दिख रहे हैं, जैसे बहुत सारे लोग CC में डालते हैं, इसका ये मतलब डालना नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन मैं बता रहा हूँ कि that's also is not good. कोई अगर पैसे मांग रहे हैं, alarm. Someone offers you, which seems to be true, but समझ लीजिए, imagine कोई बोल रहा है कि your $1,000, give your this thing, that thing. It's there. Some weird attachment. मेरे हिसाब से कोई भी attachment automatically open करना ही नहीं चाहिए, irrespective whether it is coming from your friend also. And thanks to Google has its own internal virus scanning. Okay, malware and virus scan. If it is not working, then if you still want to download and just verify with certain antivirus program, then you should open. Otherwise, आपका system compromise हो जाएगा और आप उसमें फंस जाओगे. Okay. बहुत सारे बोल रहे थे सर हम कैसे इससे दूर रहें. अगर आपको एंटी मालवेयर या फिर वायरस से दूर रहना, you can use anti-malware software. Anti-malware softwares are now combined with antivirus programs. If somebody who only depends upon Windows, that's fine. But Windows Defender, but you could have any recent antivirus program that is there. The program also use ad blocker. बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम है कि जब भी आप कोई वेबसाइट ओपन करते हैं बहुत सारे ऐड पॉपअप होते हैं, और कई बार मान लो आई वांट टू सर्च फॉर गुड MBA कॉलेज, सो ऑटोमेटिकली आपके जो एड्स है, जो ऑप्टिमाइजेशन होता है आपका वेबसाइट का एड के लिए, वो बार बार पॉपअप करता है और उससे रिलेटेड सारे वेबसाइट आएंगे. तो हमें लगता है कि दिस इज द जेन्युइन वेबसाइट, वी क्लिक एंड वी गेट ट्रैप्ड इनटू द एडवेयर दैट रन मालवेयर स्कैन रेगुलरली. एक टूल सजेस्ट करूंगा मालवेयर स्कैन के लिए, प्लीज ट्राई टू प्रेफर. इसका नाम है मालवेयर बाइट. वेरी गुड टूल, रैंसमवेयर से भी बचाता है. पॉपअप ब्लॉकर, पॉपअप जितने भी आते हैं वेबसाइट पे उसको ब्लॉक करना चाहिए. सो फॉर दैट यू अप्लाई अ ब्राउजर सेटिंग. यहाँ पे ब्राउजर में एक ऑप्शन होता है जिससे आप पॉपअप को ब्लॉक कर सकते हो. ओके, कैसे करते हैं अगर आपको वो देखना है तो मुझे आपको दिखाना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज थैंक यू. मैं आपको पूरा स्क्रीन एक बार शेयर करता हूँ और मैं ले चलता हूँ हमारे वेबसाइट पे. ये देखिए, ये है, आपको दिख रहा है? आर यू एबल टू सी माय स्क्रीन ओवरऑल?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you go into the setting में when you will go, there is an option called this pop-up. ठीक है, ये प्राइवेसी सेटिंग में होता है. इट्स अवेलेबल इंटर. सो देखिए यहाँ पे कुकीज इंफॉर्मेशन है, साइट प्राइवेसी कंट्रोल्स है, यहाँ पे आपको सारे मिल जाएंगे जिसमें लोकेशन कितने ट्रेस हो रहे हैं, कितने बैकग्राउंड ट्रेस हो रहे हैं। ये जावास्क्रिप्ट है, ये है पॉपअप। यहाँ पे लिया है साइट्स कैन अलाउ पॉपअप एंड यूज रीडायरेक्ट। मुझे पता है कि मैं कौन सी वेबसाइट यूज कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन आप अगर एश्योर नहीं हो तो आप ये कर दो, डोंट क्लिक ऑन द पॉपअप। बहुत सारी ऐसी वेबसाइट है जो पॉपअप के थ्रू ही सेकंड लिंक ओपन करती है। सो आइडियल इट शुड बी लाइक दैट, बट इफ यू आर नॉट अवेयर देन यू शुड गो एंड डू। और एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग फीचर है, मैंने आपको बताया था पासवर्ड मैनेजर का, वो आप यूज कर सकते हो। ये है पासवर्ड मैनेजर, जिसमें आप अपने वेबसाइट्स के सारे पासवर्ड रख सकते हो, सेव कर सकते हो और यूज कर सकते हो। प्रोवाइडेड कि जब भी आप इसको यूज करो, मेक श्योर कि आपके पासवर्ड्स, आपका जो मेन अकाउंट है गूगल का, वो प्रॉपरली मॉनिटर्ड है। अगर वो शेयर हो गया तो आपके सारे पासवर्ड चले गए। ठीक है, अब हम लोग सिक्योरिटी में तो हमें पता होता है कैसे हैंडल करना है, दैट्स व्हाई वी कैन डू इट। ऑलवेज अपडेट योर सिस्टम, चाहे वो आपका विंडोज हो, चाहे वो आपका मोबाइल हो, इट शुड बी अपडेटेड। अदरवाइज इफ एनी vulnerabilities are there, there could be a problem for you when it is going to happen. ओके अब सबसे इंटरेस्टिंग बात आती है कि पीपल सेज दैट व्हाट कुड हैपन अगर हम नहीं कर पा रहे अपडेट। अब उसका एक अलग पर्सपेक्टिव है कंपनीज के बारे में। डू यू नो दैट व्हाई कंपनीज फ्रीक्वेंटली अपडेट देयर सॉफ्टवेयर? कुछ दिनों में लिख के आता है सिक्योरिटी फिक्स डन, बग फिक्स, अपडेट इज अवेलेबल फॉर मोबाइल। व्हाई इट इज देयर? Because somebody has reported कि some functions are not working properly and company has updated, their software team has done that part. अगर आप वो नहीं करोगे और उसकी वजह से अगर कोई लॉस हुआ, then company may not be responsible. So please make sure that we are very much vigilant about that. Okay. Next is danger in the cyberspace. बहुत बड़ी बात है. So usually what happened, we love lot of posts are there. I really amazed to see people na talks about मेरे तो 5,000 फॉलोअर्स है, 10,000 है, 20,000 है, लाख है, मेरा यूट्यूब का इतना बड़ा चैनल है, ऐसा है वैसा है। बट डू यू नो वन थिंग वेरी इंटरेस्टिंगली, इन रियल लाइफ वी आर गेटिंग डिस्कनेक्टेड टू द फिजिकल पीपल. If you are sick, I don't know how many people will come and help you from online. Very strange. They may send you some emoji. So make sure that you restrict yourself, your feelings when you are online. Talk about the dangers of the chat room, forum, and social media. You please talk to your family members, especially we are parents also. So when we are a parent, basically what happened, we have our people, we have our family members, we have our kids, daughters. We must talk about the evils of the chat, forum, social media. It is not that we should avoid. अगर आप किसी चीज को रोकोगे, it will come with more dangers. But when you educate them, you will actually assure. हमारे parents से old हैं, they also need some money. They know how to go to the ATM. We must teach them some basic tips. Otherwise, it will be very dangerous. Okay. Encourage them not to share their private info, photos, social media on platform. मैंने अभी आपको बताया था इसके पहले कि please don't share. आप अपने बच्चों को बताओ, अपने टीचर्स को बताओ, आप अपने स्टूडेंट्स को बताओ, because बहुत जरूरी है. We are very fond of sharing, but check करो कि किसको किसको share करना है. If you want to share some people, you share it on your close group. You know, WhatsApp is, that's why I like WhatsApp much as compared to Facebook. Because WhatsApp मेरा close network है, मेरे 1000 contacts है, 1000 people को अगर मैं share करूँ, उसमें मैं restrict कर सकता हूँ setting में. I can go to the setting, I can restrict who will see my profile and all. If I want to share something, I can share in my family group, friends group. Imagine you're sharing on open media of Insta and all. It's good to earn money. Some YouTubers, some what we call social media people are earning money also, but we may not be earning the money. At that time, we should be very concerned about sharing any information to the people. It's very, very important. Okay. Next is then talk about the teach parent how to monitor the kids' activity. Now, lot of softwares and tools are available. Even your smart TVs comes with the smart key kids lock. आप channels को lock कर सकते हो, website को monitor कर सकते हो. देखो, and ensure कि हम उसे रोकने के बजाय educate ज़्यादा करें. Because आज के दुनिया में हम बच्चों को हर एक को access देते हैं इंटरनेट की, जो कि कुछ भी देख सकते हैं. Rather than saying they must be educated, otherwise they may not aware, they may fall to problems. अब बच्चों को हमने फाइनेंशियल ट्रेनिंग नहीं दी, हमने उनको नहीं बताया कि सोशल मीडिया पे कैसे इंटरेक्ट करना है. They might be sharing your important credentials, or by your account the money goes. So there is a problem. Have an open communication with the student about the online issues. Not only with the student, but also we must talk about this to our family members too, whether they are elder, younger, and even in our society. In this way, we can mostly go and stop this kind of danger. Now, somebody talks about phishing and all. मुझे लगता है कि if I see the phishing, you can see one very interesting things avoiding. बहुत सारे ऐसे चीजें already it comes from the banking sectors also. Banks also said, see the email coming from, it is not familiar, unfamiliar email. हमें साइंस, हमें पता होना चाहिए कि कैसे फिशिंग स्कैम होता है. मैसेज में बहुत सारे लोगों को टैग किया गया है. See, extremely profitable, easy offer. Why people is going to give you the free offer and all? क्या किया आपने? नहीं किया तो it is something a flag, जहाँ पे आपको सोचना है कि कहीं गलत है. कोई बोलता है कि तुम अपनी डिटेल्स भरो, that is also wrong. कोई बोलता है कि किसी लिंक पे क्लिक करके तुम आगे जाओ, please check it. कोई अगर ऐसे कुछ फाइल भेजता है, that is also wrong. So we have to be very much aware. और this is the thing which is happening daily. आप ओपन करो मेल बॉक्स, hundreds of मेल आपको स्पैम में मिलेंगे. अब क्वेश्चन ये आता है कि सर ये मेल्स आते कहाँ से है? इसके बहुत सारे एग्जांपल है. हम जाते हैं किसी भी वेबसाइट पे, किसी भी चीज को, प्रोडक्ट को परचेस करने के लिए. वी एंटर आवर डिटेल्स. We went to shopping mall. People used to give some offer card. Sir, fill the details. We will give you. You might be surprised. They are selling your information for 1 rupees, 2 rupees. And imagine करो शॉपिंग मॉल में 1000 लोग विजिट कर रहे हैं, 500 लोग भी फॉर्म भरते हैं, 500 उनके डेटा लीक हो गया, 500 email addresses, mobile number trace, and you will get a lot of bombarded scam mails, messages, phone calls from different companies. That we have to avoid. And this is not only for us, but for everyone. Otherwise, our emails will be full of this kind of phishing things. कंट्री की बात की जाए तो बांग्लादेश हाईएस्ट पे था, मैंने आपको दिखाया भी था. उसके बाद यहाँ पे अल्जीरिया है, उज्बेकिस्तान. आपने जितने भी कंट्रीज देखे हैं, you have seen these countries, you might have seen certain countries are very financially not much stronger. Because of that reason only, they might be not having much of the budget to secure. Okay, बहुत सारे लोग हैं, मैंने ये सारे बता दिया आपको, इनसाइडर थ्रेट, हैकर एंड ऑल. ईमेल बेस्ड क्राइम में मैं आपको एक बताने वाला था कि कैसे होता है. When you are using emails in your education sector also, you must be very careful for phishing. Okay, Interpol बोलता है illegal access can be possible if a person have an access to your email address and password. Social engineering से बचना है, because people can use any tactic to trap you in the email. ऐसे बहुत सारे मेरे पास यूज केसेस है जहाँ पे कैंपेन करके लोगों के ईमेल एड्रेसेस, पासवर्ड चेंज किए गए. अर्जेंट रिक्वेस्ट, कोई बोलता है कि इमीडिएटली करो, अदरवाइज आपका केवाईसी चला जाएगा. कोई बोलता है कि हम लोग अपग्रेड कर रहे हैं जियो 5G में, प्लीज क्लिक ऑन द लिंक एंड सेंड योर डिटेल्स. मत करो ऐसी चीजों की फ्रॉड. इफ यू फील दैट वेदर इट इज कमिंग और नॉट, अपने आप से पूछो, एक बार कॉल करके कस्टमर केयर से बात करो. इफ दे से दैट दे हैव सेंड द मेल, then only you click. Otherwise, please don't do that. People use a lot of technique. कोरोना के टाइम पे, कोविड के टाइम पे, people have done a lot of scam. बोले कि हम लोग गवर्नमेंट से हैं, we will give you direct vaccination, click on the link, fill the details. ऐसे काम किए हैं. कुछ लोगों ने ये बोल के लोगों को फंसाया है कि we are going to provide some aid, we are going to send some money relief. Please verify your bank detail. They will send you the payment request automatically. And in the phone pay and all, a request can be sent and automatically your money goes off. ऐसे बहुत सारे स्कैम से बच सकते हैं हम लोग जब हम अवेयर रहेंगे. ये एक वेबसाइट है जो मैं आपको बताने वाला था. I will show you that demonstration which I have prepared for you. आप लोगों ने एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल लेते हैं, मतलब समझने के लिए कि जस्टिन ट्रूडो, he is actually प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ कनाडा. सो इनको देखोगे आप तो ये देखिए प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ कनाडा है. हमने क्या किया, थोड़ा सोशल इंजीनियरिंग. आई एम टेलिंग यू जस्ट लाइक व्हाट वी से एज a hacker thinking, how they will do. First they will search to whom we have to target, then he will go and try to get certain information about it. email address, देखो यहाँ पे email address मिल गया. इनके ऑफिशियल ईमेल एड्रेस जैसे लाइक canadapm@.gc.ca, GC इज फॉर गवर्नमेंट, CA इज फॉर कैनेडा, इनका डोमेन और TLD है। इसके बाद क्या हो गया, आप सडनली कहीं पे आपको ऐसा मेल आ गया आपके मेल पे, ये रियल लाइफ, दिस इज नॉट अ PPT। आप यहाँ ओपन होगा और सडनली आपको कहीं भी ऐसा मेल आ गया, सडनली यू गेट अ मेल फ्रॉम हियर। सी, so my internet is little bit just a minute. So sometime it happened, so you get a mail, imagine अभी मैं इसको अनरीड करता हूँ, and one day luckily on the inbox you're getting mail from Justin Trudeau, you know who is that. See here it's look a very official, canadapm@gc.ca, but ऐसा फील हो रहा है कि यार मुझे कैनेडा पीएम ने कोई जॉब ऑफर किया है, and you see that email is actually popping up in your mail ID, you will get and you are very happy, एक demonstration बनाने के लिए बनाया गया था, and you get an offer letter also. How you will feel? You will feel very delighted कि चलो भाई मुझे जॉब मिल गया। अब इसमें प्रॉब्लम ये है कि ये कैसे किया गया, क्या सच में लग रहा है कि ये ईमेल आया है, क्या पीएम करेगा या कोई भी इंपॉर्टेंट पर्सन करेगा? तो इसके लिए एक वेबसाइट है, ये इलीगल वेबसाइट है, प्लीज डोंट ट्राई, जस्ट फॉर योर नॉलेज आई एम टेलिंग। ये वेबसाइट से हम किसी के भी नाम से किसी को भी ईमेल अटैचमेंट के साथ कर सकते हैं, जैसा मैंने यहाँ किया, थिंग्स व्हिच आई हैव डन ओवर हियर। ओके, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज अ ईमेल फिशिंग अटैक। अब इसको बोलते हैं, हम लोग बोलते हैं स्पीयर फिशिंग। दिस इज अ टारगेटेड फिशिंग अटैक ऑन विच, अब ऐसा कोई भी कर सकता है, मतलब एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के आदमी से उसके नाम से आप भेज रहे हो, आप इंपर्सोनेट कर रहे हो और आप उसको भेज के आप उसकी इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट कर रहे हो, ठीक है? तो इसको कहते हैं हम लोग फिशिंग अटैक, इससे हमें बचना चाहिए। तो ये वेबसाइट है, ऐसे आप डालोगे, ईमेल सेंड होगा, ऐसा ईमेल रिसीव्ड होगा और ये आपको लगेगा कि रियल है। इवन अगर देखोगे तो गूगल की सिक्योरिटी को भी इसने बीट करके, इसने जो TLS है इससे ट्रांसपोर्ट लेयर सिक्योरिटी को भी बीट करके बताया कि ये ईमेल जेन्युइन है, जबकि ये ईमेल एक स्कैम था। इसको भी हम पता कर सकते हैं, इसकी टेक्निक है, बहुत सारे सॉफ्टवेयर है जो एक लेक्चर में कवर करना पॉसिबल नहीं है, हम लोग बच्चों को पढ़ाते हैं, लेकिन एक बता रहा हूँ कि दिस इज द वे बाय विच पीपल आर एक्चुअली मेकिंग लॉट ऑफ स्कैम्स इनटू। मैंने आपको रियल में बता दिया, इन दिस वे दिस इज द वेबसाइट, आप इस पे क्लिक करोगे, ईमेल सेंड हो जाएगा और चला जाएगा। अब आते हैं दूसरे सेक्शन पे, जहाँ पे हम बात करेंगे कि क्या आपको पता है कि हैव यू एवर बीन हैक्ड? अगर हुए हैं तो एक बार चेक करते हैं। I'm not telling the joke, it's a fact. So the first website I want to tell you, just go and check whether whatever your password is there, whatever your email is there, whatever your mobile number is there, whether it has been compromised or not. और ये जो वेबसाइट बता रहा हूँ मैं, this is the website, this one. This is the website. आपको अगर लिंक चाहिए मैं आपको लिंक भेज देता हूँ, मैं सर को दे दूंगा, सर आपको शेयर कर देंगे। In the link you can go and you can just type your email ID. When you type your email ID, you find that good news, nothing has been done, no breach has been happened on your account. तो ये सबसे अच्छी चीज है, मतलब मेरा अकाउंट सेफ है। लेकिन एक सैंपल अकाउंट बताता हूँ जहाँ पे आपको पता चलेगा कि अच्छा चलो एक और करते हैं, मोबाइल नंबर। किसी ने मोबाइल नंबर के साथ अगर कोई हैक किया है तो वो भी पता चलेगा। एटलीस्ट टिल माय मोबाइल नंबर इज आल्सो सेफ। You can also enter your own account, mobile number and all, and you can check कि कहीं पे across the globe anybody has used my mobile number for illegal activity or my email ID for illegal activity, or whether I was using, whether it was trapped or not. Then you can see. एक email है जिसमें 21 data breaches happen. I don't want to show the email ID, but you can see this is what a website's beauty is there. It can tell you आपके साथ क्या क्या हुआ। आदित्य बिरला रिटेल शॉप, जहाँ पे अकाउंट ब्रीच हुआ है, यहाँ पे रैंसम अटैक हुआ था, देयर इज अ साइट ओडी, देयर इज अ कलेक्ट डेटा, दीज आर द डिफरेंट कंपनीज। डोमिनोज यू माइट बी नोइंग, राइट? इन अप्रैल 2021 डोमिनोज में 13 टेराबाइट ऑफ डेटा वाज कॉम्प्रोमाइज्ड, उसमें ये ईमेल आईडी वाज आल्सो कॉम्प्रोमाइज्ड। डंजो डिलीवरी ऐप, देयर आल्सो डेटा ब्रीच हैपेंड। E-mode exploit, see, Graviter, Exigo, this is basically a hotel and travel booking site. See how many, Twitter से भी breach हुआ है। Yatra, Zomato, oh my God, Zoomcar, almost every website, this particular account was breached. और आप इसका पूरा डिटेल देख सकते हो क्लिक करके, and you can go and verify. I want to tell you one thing, that if you find that your accounts are breached, what is the next step you can do? You can go to your particular account and change your user ID and the password. And if you're not using Dunzo or Zomato, just go and delete the account. Send the mail and ask them to delete, so that you should not be into the trouble. Understand? सभी को समझ में आ गया कैसे बचना है? And this is the very best website where you can actually search आपका कहीं ना कहीं account या email ID कहीं पे compromise हुआ है क्या? Cyber attack that you can do. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, next अगर नंबर की देखा जाए, मेरा नंबर तो नहीं है, but I have dialed one dummy number 100. 100 is also breached for somewhere. So if somebody's numbers is breached, it's very important you to go to the particular site and just block it. या फिर आप कंपनी में लिखो कि ये मैं यूज नहीं कर रहा हूँ, it has actually using, so that you have a legal proof. क्योंकि मोबाइल नंबर से आपको पता है कि बहुत सारे फेक कॉल किए जाते हैं. It can be used for terrorist attacks and we should be must be aware. हम लोग इग्नोर नहीं रह सकते. एक लास्ट टॉपिक हम लोग इसमें कवर करेंगे. हम लोग बात करेंगे इसकी. देखिए ये पूछ रहा है कुकीज. They want to use the cookies. मैं मुझे नहीं देना है cookies. Why should I give? I will say continue without accepting. Now people ask that, sir, what happens? Achha, this website is now transferred to secure. Website link is changed. Now we have to go and talk about the password security. बहुत बड़ी problem ये है कि I have lot of accounts, sir. It's very difficult to maintain the password. Even if I keep the single password, what is things and how I should remember this complicated password. This tool is very enough to tell you whether your passwords are secured or not. ठीक है, इसको देखते हैं. ये website 100% secured है. आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो. You can see security sites, connection is secure, your data is not leaked, and whatever you enter. सबसे common password world का है जो बहुत common use करते हैं 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. अगर कोई ऐसा पासवर्ड रखता है तो हैकर उसको इंस्टेंटली क्रैक कर सकता है. गेटिंग? अगर आप कुछ भी रखते हो, जैसे आई लव यू भी रख दे तो भी इंस्टेंटली हो जाए. आप एडमिन रखते हो, पासवर्ड रखते हो, कुछ भी रखते हो, क्रैक हो जाएगा मिली सेकेंड. अगर आप @ रखते हो तो उसको क्रैक करने में 2 घंटे से ज्यादा लगेंगे. अगर आप उसमें एस्टेरिस्क पुट करके रखते हो 70 मिली सेकेंड, 80 90. Now question come, अगर आप कॉम्बिनेशन रखते हो जैसे @ some alphabet, some character, some things here and other thing, this will take 200 trillion years to crack by latest tools which are available to the hackers. बहुत अच्छा लगा, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम क्या है? प्रॉब्लम is, sir, again how to remember it? And if there are multiple websites, it becomes very complicated to manage. लिख के रखना possible नहीं है. एक बहुत सिंपल टेक्निक बताता हूँ, इसको हम बोलते हैं फ्रेज. फ्रेज आर वेरी इजी टू रिमेम्बर एंड इट कैन बी लॉन्ग ऑल्सो. ठीक है, और वो इजी रहेगा रिमेम्बर. जैसे एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल लेते हैं. जैसे अभी हमारे घर में पेट्स हैं. इमेजिन करो मेरे घर पे एक पेट है टॉमी, और मैं टॉमी को बहुत प्यार करता हूँ, जो मेरे लिए बहुत इजी रिमेम्बर है. मैं बोलूंगा आई लव माई टॉमी. सो सी हाउ आई एम राइटिंग. और जहां भी लिखते हो आफ्टर पर्टिकुलर वर्ड यू मेक अ स्पेस. आई लव बनी, आई लव माय टॉमी वेरी मच. कैसा लगा? मीन्स if I am using phrase instead of remembering the complicated words, characters, provided कि आपकी वेबसाइट वो एग्री करती हो. अदरवाइज @ आप लगा सकते हो, लेकिन आप अगर लॉन्ग फ्रेजेस रखोगे it becomes next to impossible to crack any hacker. In this way you can make your website or make your account safe and secure. Got it? This way we can actually see whether we are secure or not. बहुत सारे challenges हैं हमारे surrounding में. Even if we are not techie also, we must ensure that we are very much aware of it. For that we have to push. So बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. Always use the trusted password manager. If somebody asks me, sir, Google Manager, yes, it's fine, unless Google is already protected. Okay. Always opt for at least multi-factor or 2-factor authentication. हमेशा रखिए ऑलमोस्ट हर एक अकाउंट का, इवन इफ इट इज गूगल ऑल्सो कीप इट। डोंट यूज द सेम पासवर्ड ऑन मल्टीपल वेबसाइट्स। बोलते हैं लेकिन अगर आप यूज भी कर रहे हो, आप नहीं करना चाहते हो मल्टीपल, देन यू गो एंड यूज फॉर द पासवर्ड मैनेजर, इट विल सेफ एंड सिक्योर। And do not open any email, any attachment wherever it is possible unless you are sure, neither in the mobile nor in your laptop nor in your account. In this way you can protect yourself and you can stay. This is what from my side. Thank you for your patience listening. पता नहीं कैसा रहा session. I hope you have enjoyed, and being a teacher, it's become very, very important and critical to ensure. Someone is asking how to recover computer data or important files which are already attacked with ransom. Is there any tool? Yes, Vikrant, very nice. I'm going to answer your query. इन्होंने मुझे एक और answer. I hope I have some time. So I will tell you, it's very difficult to recover ransomware attack, but I personally have a good, what we called experience with one of the best tools that is called as Malwarebyte. आप note कर लो, Malwarebyte is a tool. I hope my internet speed is okay. I may be able to get it. Just a second.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, sir. Can you take there?
Your voice is cracking. Yeah, Vikrant, I'm telling you the tool name. Wait. You can see the screen. I'm telling you the best tool which can be helpful. मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि it is 100% it is going to actually support you for entire ransomware removal. It's not easy. It's not very easy, guys. For that you have to actually make your protection. एक कहावत है, prevention is better than cure. So prevention करना जरूरी है, cure बहुत difficult है. But personally, when I tested with the ransomware infected computers, almost 20% success rate I got when I used that particular tool. This is the tool. आप Malwarebyte Pro use कर सकते हो. It's paid, but at least try with the free version. It's a very small tool. When you download on an infected computer and when you run the tool, it mostly removes lot of ransomware and you are able to get the data backup. फिर जैसे वो डाटा रिकवर होगा उसको आप कॉपी करो. देखो 2.5 MB का ही है, बहुत छोटा टूल है. You run it. After running, automatically it will actually remove the ransom file and you can copy the data. Then you do the format. This is the one way which you can go and actually do it. Mostly ransomware में 80 से 90% आपका नहीं होता अगर आप पे नहीं करते, पूरा का पूरा डेटा हार्ड ड्राइव वाइप हो जाता है. लेकिन कुछ छोटे मोटे ransomware है that can be actually recovered by Malwarebyte. Very interesting tool. You can go and use. Secondly, I would like to suggest that at least you keep your antivirus programs always active. I don't want to promote any of the antivirus. Whatever you love, you do, because these antivirus programs actually go and help you to protect on various different segments. Even there is a ransomware protection is also available. See here, my particular antivirus program provide me ransomware protection. It means that I may not be attacked to that. This is how actually we have to take care of it. Vikrant, I hope I am able to answer you. You can use Malwarebyte if you find certain things.
Yes, sir. I got it, sir.
Yeah.
Thank
you. So this is what from my side. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity, and thank you for all your lot of very interesting feedback and the comment in the section. It's my honor to be here, and I really thanks organizers, especially our Gunule sir, for giving me opportunity again to interact. That's it from my side. Any questions, I will be very helpful to answer. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for this eye-opening session. In India, the number of smartphone users is increasing day by day, and so are the threats to the users. The session delivered by Dr. Kushwa will really be useful to all such users to save themselves from cyber attacks. Thank you very much, sir. From the participant side, if there is any question, you can ask. I hope all the queries have been cleared from the sir side. A feedback link is shared for this session today in the WhatsApp group as well as in the chat box. The participants are requested to submit feedback that will help us to plan more of such program in future. And with the permission of the president and the convener, I would like to draw.
Hello.
Yes.
1 minute. Hello,
Yes,
Dr.
sir.
Vishwas sir. Very nice presentation and information given today.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for.
Sir, just I want to know the metaverse that you have given the information on the metaverse.
Metaverse, yeah.
Is it suitable for general public or only for the organization?
No, it is for everyone. Actually, metaverse is just like अभी पहले हम एक जमाना था कि जब हम लोग सोचते थे कि क्या virtual world हो सकता है. Now we are seeing reality when we go to the malls, when we wear that equipment VR. Sorry, naam nahi aa raha tha. And we can see the 360-degree angle. And you have seen one very famous game, Pokemon MG, where with the mobile phone we used to capture the objects which are behind, just like a games. ये सारी चीजें real है. अब इसके छोटे-छोटे नहीं क्या parts study होके ये क्या है ना, they all want to make an entire ecosystem जहाँ पे हम लोग actual में we get involved and we are actually experiencing the things. So it is for everyone, and definitely now or today, just now we have seen that some people are organizing the concerts. Daljit Singh ने कुछ digital space खरीदी है. Lot of concerts are also happening. Lot of things are happening. So it is going to be actually for everyone, not only for few people. And this is the product if it is delivered, because it's still under maturity. इसको time लगेगा, but definitely हमारा जब next level of जो हमारा internet होगा, वो हम बहुत अलग तरीके से interact करें.
But is it secured ना?
नहीं, security issues हमेशा है सर. क्योंकि देखिए एक्चुअली क्या है ना कि एक स्मॉल फोन से लेके अभी तक बहुत सारे हैक्स पॉसिबल है. सिक्योरिटी ऐसी चीज है ना जो आपके साथ चलेगी, पैरेलल चलेगी. मतलब हम कभी भी बोल नहीं सकते वी आर 100% सिक्योर. वी हैव टू बी टेकिंग केयर ऑफ मेजर्स. हमें अपने आप को अवेयर रखना होगा. इसके बिना पॉसिबल नहीं है, बहुत मुश्किल है. हम ये नहीं बोल सकते कि वो पूरा का पूरा फेलियर है, बट एक ग्रेजुअली धीरे धीरे इंप्रूवमेंट होगा. अब जैसे मैं आपको बता रहा था कि हर 11 सेकेंड्स में अगर अटैक हो रहा है वर्ल्ड में, तो इमेजिन करिए कि कितने लोगों पे अटैक हो रहा है. कुछ तो ऐसे अटैक्स है जो हमें पता भी नहीं है. डू वी रियली नो दैट डज आवर ईमेल आईडीज और द फोन नंबर्स आर अटैक? फॉर दैट आई हैव गिवन द लिंक. चेक इट, एंड इफ यू फाइंड दैट सम ऑफ योर पासवर्ड्स और आईडीज आर अटैक, प्लीज ट्राई टू चेंज इट. Otherwise, it becomes very complicated. कल को खुदा ना हादसा कहीं पैसे का चोरी हो गया, आपकी प्रोफाइल impersonation, lot of types of attack may happen, and we lose the reputation. हमने बहुत सारे ऐसे केसेस डिस्कस किए, हम लोग देखते हैं, जिससे बाद में बहुत ज्यादा रिग्रेट फील होता है if you are not much aware of it.
ओके सर, थैंक यू. और वो जो है पासवर्ड सिक्योरिटी और मोबाइल सिक्योरिटी अगर चेक करना है तो आप जो लिंक देने वाले हमको भेज दीजिए. हम वो ग्रुप में जो है ना पार्टिसिपेंट के इसमें भेज देंगे.
मैं अभी भेज देता हूँ सर. मैंने एक वो लिंक भेज दी थी जो मालवेयर वाली थी सभी को. मैं अभी
तो
पासवर्ड वाली भी भेज दिया हूँ सर. और मैं आपको इसके भी भेज रहा हूँ, जिससे हम लोग हमारे पूरे अकाउंट चेक कर सकते हैं. प्लीज कीप दिस लिंक विथ यू. Please keep link this with you. This can be very helpful.
पार्टिसिपेंट को शेयर कर देंगे. यस सर.
हाँ सर, मैंने कर दिया सर ऑलरेडी. आप देखिए चैट में कर दिया.
हाँ नहीं, अभी यहाँ तो है, लेकिन बाकी पार्टिसिपेंट भी यूट्यूब पर है.
हाँ, श्योर डेफिनेटली आपको मैं शेयर कर दूंगा सारे.
यस,
ठीक है सर. चलिए, ओके, थैंक यू.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Now, with the permission of the president and the convener, I would like to draw curtain for the day 1 technical session. We will be eager to meet you all tomorrow at the scheduled time, as there are many such informative lectures to